What is up, y'all? It's your boy K-Town Menace, back with another updated game room tour. So let's just dive right on in because I did get some pickups. So let's get right on into the pickups. I'm gonna start off with my retro setup. The latest pickup in my retro setup, I'm a man of my word, is I went ahead and I got a modded Sega Dreamcast. Got some Mach-E X going on it right now on my Sony Trinitron. I'm really happy that I got this Trinitron because I had a small white one that was like my most prized possession, but I sold it when I was having one of my light moments. Then next to that, which is another pickup, is I got my little RCA CRT TV that actually has really good picture. It actually has better picture than my little white Trinitron had. So I'm pretty happy about that. But another pickup that I got was this little retro gaming emulator. It's got everything from like Super Nintendo up to PS1. And then I've got my modded Wii that's got everything from Super Nintendo all the way up to the Wii. Even has some MAME and arcade games on it. And then right here, I've got my modded PSP. And then going over here, this is just all my figures, my wrestling figures, some belts, my Funko Pops. This Mega Man I actually got at this last Fan X that I went to, along with this Akatsuki bag. There's my little pass. And then, always gotta mention her, my gray cat that passed away. She was in every one of my previous game room tour videos before I sold all my stuff. The next thing I'm gonna get is a Nintendo 64, and then I'm gonna try and fill up at least one of these shelves with a bunch of N64 cartridges. And then that is, like I said, one thing that's changed is this used to be my whole game room. Actually, this is just my retro game room now. And then there's my bed and everything, and then over there's the kitchen area. But another thing I got is a CRT just for watching anime. And then moving on from there, we're gonna make it to my modern gaming room, which is where I've got both of my curved high refresh rate monitors. One of them's a Dell and one of them's an LG. There's my keyboard, there's my Razer mouse. Right now we're playing some Warframe. And then in here I've got my PC hooked up that's got a 4060 graphics card. And then my PS5 right below it. I haven't gotten another Xbox Series S or X yet just because I can play pretty much any Xbox game on my PC with an Xbox controller. And then this is where a lot of my posters have been moved to, so I'm sure you've seen some of these in previous videos. And then some of them are new. Even got stuff all the way up here. And then one of my favorite things about this room is I actually have a projector right here. Fortunately, when we walk in, it's playing a 1-minute ad. But yeah. Whenever I'm live streaming or whatever, I usually have like Naruto or The Regular Show or Courage the Cowardly Dog or Ed, Edd n Eddy or something playing. And then here's some of my figures. Some of them I'm sure you've seen before. Other ones are new that I've picked up. There's my Akatsuki figures, and then I really do love my Akatsuki mouse pad. And then another pickup that we got is, you know I had to. They re-released the Blue Eyes White Dragon, and it was my favorite card when I was a kid. So, you know I had to go through and pick that up. And then this is that little emulation station that I've got plugged into my CRT TV. I just use an HDMI to RCA adapter for it. But yeah, I really am loving how my new gaming room and gaming setup's coming together. I'm really excited to get most of my stuff back. I do want to get some more action figures, just to make everything kind of pop and have them, you know, set everywhere. But other than that, that's the updated game room tour. It's starting to look just as cool, if not cooler, than it was when I first started making these videos and they actually got views and stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much my game room tour. One thing I will tell you guys is if you don't have a modded PSP, I would recommend going and getting one because I don't know, bro, the PSP is just so nostalgic for me. Like, my dad is a contractor and my parents were divorced, so my PSP was pretty much my life. Because it was the only thing I had to do when my dad was working. But yeah, it's really fun to go back and play all your favorite classic games. And yeah, that's the updated game room tour, you guys. Hope y'all enjoyed it. If you remember any of my previous videos, say what's up in the comments, let me know. And I'm sorry I quit making videos and sold all my stuff, but we're getting it all back, and it's a really good feeling. So hope y'all have a good one. Let me know if there's any games or consoles that I should get or play. Yeah, y'all have a great day. Peace.